Well, how about that pop that greets the #1 UFC middleweight contender? He has emerged through the gauntlet at 185 pounds, and tonight, that elusive crack at UFC Gold.
Just getting here is an accomplishment because the waters are shark infested. Every single time you walk into the octagon, you are challenged at the highest level. So to get here is one thing. It's another thing to become the champion. He feels like tonight is his night to complete the journey, to finish writing his story and walking away with a championship belt.
There is a little bit of friction on this matchup, but most people would argue if any athlete is well-equipped to bottle that emotion and realize success on a big stage, it is this #1 contender. Those questions give way to answers here in a moment. All right, so the path to UFC middleweight gold and glory continues to go through this man. And without speaking hyperbolically, I do believe this man looks like he could reign for some time.
You know, when you think about middleweight, you think about some great champions, Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. This man can be viewed in the same regard because he has ruled atop the division for a really long time. He's ruled it with an iron fist. He is just so good in this role. He is everything you want in a UFC champion.
And he's fighting in his natural weight class. A lot of people wondered aloud if maybe he could become a 2-division champion, go down to 70. He don't want to hear that noise. He's looking to pluck off another middleweight title challenger in yet another big spot here tonight. Luke Rockhold, we are set for a main event of the evening. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Strickland. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Luke Rockhold.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so after winning the championship fight by submission his last time out, we'll see what he can produce for an encore here tonight. No denying that the opposition has better submission defense than the previous #1 contender, so we'll see how this one plays out stylistically, but what a performance it was his last time out. We'll see if he can follow it up and continue with his finishing ways tonight. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Oh, nice jab.
Now he gets a more dominant. Rockhold's got his head looking for a guillotine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Rockhold.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Working from the top here, nice ground and pound by Sean Strickland. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Rakhold. And he blocks the shot there.
The fighters separate.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
Changing the position.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volumes, oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick. He let him step over to the crucifix.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound elbows there by Rakhold.
Oh, nice elbow.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Strickland. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Looks like Rockhold's got him in a crucifix now. Gonna go to work from the top. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, nice hook by Strickland. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. And yet another straight punch landed there by Sean Strickland. Oh, big knee there. Investing in the body with the kick there. Outstanding back and forth first round.
Okay. All right, settle down. Breathe. All right, look at me. There is no way you got that round, okay? But we're gonna take this next one.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Strickland gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Oh, massive kick lands flush.
Great job moving into his opponent.
Oh, pretty sneaky there to get the ankle pick. Uppercut lands. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Man, how good is that? The hard hook lands again. He has used that strike to great effect on it.
I mean, he has a great ability to find that shot. He does it really, really well, and he lands once again.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp.
Cat foul. You gotta play cat foul. Hit and don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Oh, single collar tie here. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice knee.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Going now to the body with that hook. Well done there by Strickland.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Another clinch position. Watch the tricky trips that he uses when he's in close.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Just out of the range with that right hand.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Rockhold's nose is bleeding now, yes. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Some real power shots here. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Nice punch there.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, Rockhold swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous one.
Ready to fight?
Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Rockhold gets in the clinch.
Level change.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Well, he's got his back now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rockhold. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
It's working.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Big kick lands.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Nicely done.
Nice work. I'll stand this up. Nice work.
You know where we got to go now, okay? Nice.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Let's go.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Rockhold's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Rockhold's back to the side control now. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count.
Looks like Rockhold's trying to lock up on a submission now. That guillotine is tight. What a fight!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Luke Rockhold.
Still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and with style points tonight.